we're recording.
Oh, okay. So when like looking up, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, I accidentally mistyped it
Okay.
because the D and the F are like close together. I ended up writing Bram Stoker's Fracula, which I thought was like that's nice, but wait, hold on. What about if like there was like a whole like vampire like parody of Dracula, but he's like fracking. And then I thought, like, wait, no, that's fucking genius, because it works on multiple levels. Because he's like stealing the fucking shit from the earth. He's like literally sucking out stuff from the earth. Dracula, someone get on this. Anyway, this gift right here. Just saying.
Okay, let me see.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I fucking hate it. It's just like, huh? That's great. Damn. I'd be down to watch that.
Yeah, so we as God's madmen watched another Dracula film.
Wonder if wonder if there was like a book that's like super popular depicting a specific vampire.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Irish don't make literature.
The Irish don't make literature. Oh man, not out here channeling the old version of racism, back when the Irish were the lowest common denominator. So, like it was like woke, right? It's like like unwoke, right? It's like like a racist, unwoke racist guy. It's like I think black people are lame, right? But the woke racist guy, nah, we all know it's the Irish that are truly what we should hate.
European racism on my vampire movie review. My culture is not your prom dress.
That's great, SGD. But yeah, anyways, yes, we did watch another Dracula movie. Believe it or not, we're also going to be watching another Dracula movie tomorrow. Man, go ahead.
This one's animated and with Batman.
Oh, true. So we get to watch Batman kick Dracula's ass. Here instead of
technically, we also did that this time because Keanu played Batman in Legion of Super Pets.
Oh, you're so right. Yeah. So in a way, we now get to see 2 movies in a row where Batman kills Dracula. Let's go! Yeah. But Francis Ford's Bram Stoker's I always want to say it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I always want to say Stroker. Bram Stoker. And great. All I can think about now was stroking, right? Is fucking Family Guy just stroke.
Not my JP!
Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's what it is. Yeah, we watched another Dracula movie, but this time it was directed by the one and only Francis Ford Coppola, hit director of avant-garde movies such as Megalopolis. I don't know if I've ever talked about like Megalopolis on like a podcast or not, but like, man, that's what a fascinating movie that is. I must say, but now we get to see his take on the Dracula story. Yeah, it good. It good. I like it. Hold on. Actually, give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You guys fill in the dead air for a bit. I just need to check something real quick. Just don't worry. hold on.
Dracula. He's not just sucking out people's life force, but the stuff from the earth. Just saying, people. We could write it. It's topical, too, with, like, environmentalism and all that.
I was thinking another vampire movie we need is the vampire dies at the beginning, and the guy who killed him needs to prove that he was a vampire and it wasn't murder.
That's actually a fucking cool idea. Holy shit, that's a cool idea. Man, screw Dracula. I want to see that movie.
It's like and taking much to leave Dracula. I see.
We also need a more comedic vampire movie where it's like a vampire moves in and their neighbor knows they're a vampire, and the vampire knows their neighbor knows, so they keep doing vampire things in front of them just to mess with them.
So
You can't prove I'm a vampire, so I'm just gonna mess with you for fun.
it's just it's Fright Night, but the neighbor just gets increasingly like more mischievous.
Oh, is this about Fright Night?
We need a vampire movie where a vampire moves in and their neighbor knows they're a vampire, and the vampire knows they know, so they just keep doing vampire things in front of them to mess with them. They're not even trying to hide it. Like, yeah, I'm a vampire, but you can't prove that.
You can't prove that. That's not...
Actually, he also had another really awesome vampire idea.
Oh, okay.
So the vampire dies at the start of the movie, and the guy who killed him has to prove that it wasn't a murder and the guy was actually a vampire.
I'd be down for that. That sounds like a fun idea, man. That sounds great. Anyways, what was it? Back to Dracula. Miss Dracula, like, the story at the end of the day is Dracula. We've talked about I don't know, we've talked about Dracula how many times now this month? So like, you kind of get the gist. Really, you're just here to see like what kind of like flavor of like we're dealing with how the Dracula story is being told, and you know there are some differences, like again kind of like we were discussing with like kind of like Hammer's Dracula, like horror Dracula, where like even though the main story at the end of the day is still the same, like really like, you know, like just it's just little changes in like here and there in the details of how like the events play out that, you know, make it unique. Well, one thing we can say though, well, as I can say, when it comes to this version of Dracula is excuse me, this movie definitely is solidifies the idea that yes, the you know, the picture of old Gary Oldman you're seeing on the screen right now, yes, that is in fact the very same Vlad the Impaler from, you know, the Ottomans and all that. So the historical Vlad the Impaler Dracul is in fact, you know, Count Dracula. So that is something at least like this movie does, that like is like established literally right in the beginning, like, yeah, this is the same guy, which is something we didn't see in the other versions of Dracula, like obviously like Dracula. The whole point of Dracula is like it's implied that like he is in fact the same, you know, Vlad the Impaler, you know, the original Dracula. You know, you found a way to become immortal and all that. But we never really saw that, like in the version of Dracula's we've seen so far until like at least explicitly until this version of Bram Stoker's Dracula, where they straight up just say like, yeah, no, it's the same dude. And I like Gary Oldman. He's a great actor. Gary Oldman's a great actor, and I really like his take on Dracula. What was I say? This version of Dracula definitely plays a lot into the idea of was it like this I guess like a seducer. Well, like he was always a seducer, but like this one like really emphasizes that part. What were you gonna say now?
I think this like before like Nosferatu. I think this is the first time like before Nosferatu and before like Stephen Moffat's version of Dracula, which that's the last time I'm gonna mention Stephen Moffat's version of Dracula. This is like this is the first Dracula that's just like a huge gaslighter.
Yeah,
like that's like the entire Dracula in the entire in the book is constantly feeding off of Jonathan to get to look younger.
Yeah.
And whenever Jonathan questions it or like has questions, like Dracula's always like no dude you're just sick.
Man.
You're just sleep deprived, that's all.
Count, I don't feel so good. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's just allergies. Okay. Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves is also Jonathan in this movie, so that's fun. You got to see Keanu Reeves.
I love Keanu, but like he's like really is just like the weakest link of this movie.
Yeah.
Because like you're telling like a man from California who has a very thick and heavy act. He still has that like surfer accent. So you're telling him to just do what he perceives an English accent to sound like, and it's some of the most stereotypical like. It sounds like it sounds like Theodore Logan III putting on an English accent.
That's great. Keanu is the weakest part of the movie, unfortunately. I still love my boy though. But yeah, he's Jonathan Harker. Mr. the one and only. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Sir Anthony Hopkins. My goodness. Yes, thank you.
Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Standout star from hit movie Transformers: The Last Night is he is Van Helsing in this movie. I gotta say, I really like this version of Van Helsing. He's funny.
the way he describes the brides of Dracula, man.
I know. You whores of Satan. Which is really fun. Like this version of Van Helsing is a lot of fun. Where it's very much just kind of like they are kind of playing on this idea like Van Helsing is very eccentric, which compared to like most versions of Van Helsing we see, I just love I just love how Anthony Hopkins, like at times he's kind of like just hamming it up, and then other times like he's I I also just love the way his character, like he's so blunt about everything. Like he kind of comes across as a bit of an asshole at times, which is kind of funny. It's like oh, it's like, doctor, can you tell us, did Lucy go out in pain? Oh yeah, she was in incredible pain. And then I chopped off her head, by the way. You're welcome. It's really fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed Anthony Hopkins' performance as Van Helsing. Again, I just love this like more eccentric take on the character. It's really fun. Was it what else was there? Like okay. One big like thing this movie does, right, is the whole thing where Mina and Dracula, they got some kind of thing going on there, right? It's like cuz Mina in this version is supposedly like the was it like the reincarnation, I guess, of Vlad's like previous wife, you know, like back when he was, you know, simply Vlad the Impaler. And then like the whole thing was that his wife, you know, couldn't hit. She got duped. She got duped by the Ottomans, right? Like the Ottomans tricked, like, hey, by the way, your husband is dead. It's like, oh, well, life's not worth living anymore if he's gone. So she, like, you know, she jumps in the river, and then Dracula, he gets all mad and sad about it. So like he's like, oh, I'm gonna become a vampire to like spite God and all that, which is fun. I do like that idea. But yeah, like Mina here is like reincarnation of his wife, and yeah, at least to some interesting things. It's like like she's technically married to Jonathan, but it's very much the whole thing, right? It's like, oh, Vlad and Mina is very much like this kind of like emphasizing sort of like an affair sort of thing going on, like, you know, oh, the vampire is, you know, seducing her and enabling her to, you know, act out in these, you know, sinful ways. You know, she's cheating behind her husband's back. My goodness. Oh. And but of course there's the whole like she's like a reincarnation, so like she's got like the memories of Dracula's first wife, and then just it leads to some interesting things, that's to say. Not gonna lie though, kind of doesn't really portray. That kind of doesn't put Mina in the most positive light, to say the least.
Yeah. I would keep a close eye on her, Jonathan.
Yeah. You better keep a close eye on her, Jonathan, man. So there is that aspect, which it does lead. Again, it does lead to like a very interesting dynamic with like how Dracula, and now, you know, like the main love interest, Jonathan's love interest in this version, but yeah, again, it's kind of makes her look like a whore. It's like, oh, I love you, Jonathan, but I also love of Dracula. It's like, okay, woman, all right. So, but overall though, I did enjoy this version of Dracula. I don't know if it's like, you know, like my preferred, like my favorite telling of the Dracula story I've seen so far, but it was definitely a nice take. I enjoyed it. So
let us not forget this is the film from which Simpsons lifted the design of Mr. Burns' Dracula in Treehouse of Horror 4.
You were so right, SGD. Man. This movie was pioneering Simpsons, man. It's crazy. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Again, overall, I enjoyed this take on Dracula. So, you guys got anything else you want to add about this version of Dracula? Oh my gosh, I'm having like I'm having hiccups right now. Oh my goodness. That sucks. Ugh. Anyways, you guys got any last things you want to say?
No.
All right then.
You very much.
Hey. All right. So, look forward to Batman fighting Dracula tomorrow. That should be fun.